Okay, we're gonna go over the model walk and all the requirements for Model America. Okay, this is Mark Schmoor. He's one of our top model competitors, and he's gonna first demonstrate what is called the club wear round. And in the club wear round, this is very appropriate attire. Okay, they're looking for an outfit that's really gonna show your style, your personality. Basically what you wanna think about is you're going to the hottest club in New York or LA or South Beach. They don't want to see, too many ripped up jeans or old sneakers or, something that doesn't look like it belongs in the club.
Gotta keep it classy.
Gotta keep it classy. Gotta keep it classy. Traditionally, the guys that do the best of this do tend to wear more, jackets, slacks, button downs, that sort of thing. And Mark is accenting it with a pair of sunglasses. Yep. Okay, so basically you have two rounds with this. Your first round will be an individual, where you'll come out, you'll do the walk, which we'll show you in a second, and it'll bring all the guys back out to do a comparison round where they'll line all the contestants up, and you'll do your quarter turns, or really it's a half turn, really. We'll use this in front of us as the stage. Okay, so the judges are along the front here, okay, and we'll do it that way. So, okay, yeah, so we'll do it as the side of the stage, and what Mark will do is Mark will walk out. So go ahead and walk out. Okay, and what Mark does very well is, Mark kind of scans the crowd. Okay, it's one of those little tricks that does help bring the judges' attention to you. Okay, so then you'll stop in the middle. You'll address kind of the crowd and the judges, and then go ahead through the rest of your walk. Okay, and what you want to really do is be relaxed. I've seen guys backstage that have, awesome builds, have all the looks, the whole thing, and they come out like a robot. Okay, and basically what you want to do is be very natural. You got to remember what they're looking for is somebody that can either do runway modeling or print ad. They want somebody that takes directions well. People that come out and kind of wing it typically don't do as well. Any kind of poses, any kind of this stuff is severely frowned upon. Good, and they'll come to the side, and Mark, again, is a seasoned guy. He'll, change his angles a little bit. You'll cross in front. You want to address the judges as you do it. At every show, there's usually a camera guy. I should say usually. There is a camera guy dead center of the stage. Make sure you look at that camera. Because number one, it's going to give the judges the best look at you, and also two, after the show, you may want some professional pictures. Whether you place first or last, you're going to want some high quality professional pictures, and the camera crew at the show is going to be the guy that's going to give them to you. Okay, and that is the standard model walk for Model America club wear round. Okay, here we're going to do the sportswear theme wear round. You can either go with a theme like Mark's going as a lifeguard, or even a nice workout outfit is more than appropriate. It's got to be clean. It's got to match. Again, they're looking for your style. They're looking for personality. They're looking for your muscularity, and they're looking for you to be relaxed. Again, guys that come out with stiff hands, stiff arms, or doing any kind of posing like this usually do not score well at all. I've seen guys backstage in awesome shape, and they blow it once they get to the stage because they're either A, too stiff, or they start throwing in bodybuilding poses. And what the judges will say, if you start doing bodybuilding poses, is they'll say, go do bodybuilding. They want to keep this, very classic, model-ish type of stuff. And especially at these shows, they will bring in judges that are from modeling agencies, professional photographers, people of that nature. The bodybuilders, judges will get up off the judges table, and they'll bring in judges just to judge this part of the contest. Okay, and again, it's the same walking you do all day. You'll come across the stage, you'll hit your various points, and you'll leave. Okay, so Mark here is going as a lifeguard, and what we've done is we kind of like snazz it up a little bit. And the reason we do that is A, to show Mark's personality, and to not make it dry, to make it an event, to make it fun. So okay, so what you want to do is, again, walk on out, Mark. And what Mark will do is be the lifeguard. Okay. All right. And then again, the same thing. Abs, 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 abs as you do it. That's it. And what you want to try to do is show your attributes, okay? And also too, really important, take your time. I've seen guys, again, that look great and they rush it. And what happens is the judges can't judge you. So don't go too fast. Nice and slow, nice and smooth. Give the judges an opportunity. Find the cameraman behind the judges' table. Make sure you address that cameraman and make sure the judges can see you. Good. If you also notice too, when Mark's on the side of either stage, he's slightly turned towards the judges. If he was to be this way towards the stage, that judge can see him, they cannot. They will score him lower because they're taking a guess. If it's 1 out of 10, they'll give him a 6 out of purely hoping he looks pretty good, but even though he might have really been a 9 or a 10, okay? And that's it. That's the sportswear round. Sportswear theme wear round. Okay, this is the swimwear round part of the event. Okay, so go ahead, Mark. Why don't you show us your stuff? So come on out. And you can see he keeps nice and tight. Again, he's addressing the crowd, addressing the judges. Same kind of thing. Stop. Bring it to the front of the stage. Again, find the cameraman. Okay, find the cameraman. Address all the judges. From this too, you'll do a quarter turn. Again, show the back. You don't want to overflex this. Okay, if you've dieted right and you've trained right, you should be lean enough where your muscles are going to show. Guys that are trying to flex, again, it comes off horribly. It looks like they're trying to make up for lost time they didn't have. And again, above all, take your time. Be smooth. Good. Excellent. Again, going back across the stage, abs, abs, obliques, obliques, nice and smooth. Good. And what Marcus does also very well is he gets some hand motion into it. Okay, for guys that are just getting started, you're probably better off just, maybe doing a little bit of that. But as you get more advanced with it, you want to create a certain level of movement, but it's got to be slow, it's got to be smooth, the hands got to be relaxed. And the reason you do that is to keep the eyes of the judges on you. Guys that come out that are stiff, I guess the best way to say it is, it becomes almost boring. Okay, so by showing a little bit of a personality, getting a little bit of a flow into it, you're able to show what you have, and it looks smooth and natural.
When you pose and you're facing the audience, you don't want to be straight statues, and that's what I did in my first show. My legs were really close together. You have to take almost an unnaturally wide stance, have a little bit of turnout, and just a little bit of flex through the legs.
What Mark means by turnout, if you notice on his feet and his knees are slightly angled out. Okay, and then Mark's muscle control is very good. He's able to pop that muscle right there, okay, and on both legs, okay. But if your feet were straight ahead, you can't do that. You have to turn them out, and then the thighs and the knees go with it. What that does is it creates better symmetry. It makes your sweep of your legs look bigger, which makes your waist look smaller, and then of course it goes up into the back for a nice taper. Okay, and then what Mark does very well too is he'll kick a little bit of effort right through the shoulders, right through the outer tricep, and tie the lats into it as he's able to flex his abs. Right, just a little bit. Okay, and this is something,
Yeah, you don't want to be here.
That's bodybuilding. This is model. Okay. Again, remember, it's the art of posing without posing, and this stuff needs to be practiced. You will not show up the day of the show and think you're going to put this together because you saw this video. Okay, this needs to be practiced.